On January 10, 2017, Microsoft officially ended Windows Movie Maker. Yes, Windows Movie Maker is dead. So what happened? Well, let's go back to the history of Windows Movie Maker to see how we got to this point. Windows Movie Maker was first released as part of Windows Millenium Edition, or Windows ME, on September 14, 2000. It wasn't well received because it didn't have enough features. For example, it only saved movies in Microsoft ASF format. To make matters worse, Windows ME was infamously unstable. Many people considered it as the worst version of Windows. Now, during the era of Windows XP, Windows Movie Maker 2.0 was released, and it had much better features and it was much more polished. But even then, and in later versions, it apparently never became the ideal video editor as Microsoft intended it to be. For example, at one point it appeared that even Bill Gates was unhappy with its usability issues. And according to some users, Windows Movie Maker never quite made it to the level of iMovie, Apple's own free video editing app for macOS. And by the time Windows 8 and Windows 10 were released, Microsoft was making big changes to the OS, and so investing more time in supporting Windows Movie Maker may have seemed impractical, especially since it wasn't that well received in the first place. So instead, Microsoft decided to include a built-in video editor as part of the Photos app on Windows 10. And later, the end. On January 10, 2017, Microsoft ended support for Windows Movie Maker. So where are we now? Well, some people actually really like Windows Movie Maker and apparently still continue to cling to it. To this day, there are still download links and tutorials for getting the last supported version of Windows Movie Maker. Of course, if you're a fan, be careful with some of those links because some of them may be fake. Would it have been better if we simply had an improved version of Windows Movie Maker? Please share your thoughts. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.